Hey guys, and welcome back to my nail journal. So you might hear like cartoons and stuff going on in the background. I have kids, so I can't make them just shut up for video. But anyway, so today, if you guys follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and if you guys follow JudeNailsIt, which is a dip powder company, then you know that I actually created a dip powder and she named it after me, so she named it Kayla. It is available in her shop right now, and it is a baby pink with like pink gold and gold foil flakes in it. And today we're going to show you how I applied this dip powder. So the liquids that I use is triple vitamin. I use the base and the activator. I am going to clear cap this color, so I do use the Mia Secret Clear Acrylic for that. And then you just need like your usual dip powder stuff. I use these are cuticle nippers. You can use this or like fingernail clippers, but I use these to help nip any stubborn foils that might be sticking up. And also, special guest, you guys, my friend Melissa put my name on a swatch holder, and I'm going to use that to assist me today, but it's like a holographic, see it? It's a holographic vinyl. Isn't that cute? Thank you so much, Melissa. You guys, I'm going to put her Instagram handle down in the description, so make sure you follow her. So I treat this dip powder just like I would chunky glitters. And I take a cupcake liner, or you can take a coffee filter, and I pour it out. This way I can get the foils. I can shake this and get the foils nice and flat. I'm also going to use a small sample baggie to help pat down the foils. Again, I'm just treating this like I would your regular chunky glitters. You're going to hear the train in the background, I apologize. So I lay you would do the same thing with your nail. You lay your nail down flat on those foils and on the powder, and I just kind of hold it there for just a second to make sure that everything sticks. Then I pat it off a little bit, and I take this baggie and I start to gently pat these foils down. I don't put a lot of pressure because I don't want to lift the foils off of here or rip them too much. And you can get the free edge on the sides. And then if it's dry enough, you can actually kind of hold the baggie down on there. So now I'm going to just wait a minute and let this fully dry. I know there's like foil everywhere. There's even my cat hair. But I'm just going to let this completely dry first and then come back and brush it off. So now I'm going to take a brush, gently brush this. And as you're brushing it, it sort of starts to flatten the foils and kind of rip off what's excess, like what's sticking up. And it almost like, it just sort of like helps flatten it down. So I'll sit here and just brush it a little bit. Now this is where you can take your nippers or your like fingernail clippers, and you can just clip off whatever is extra stubborn and kind of like coming off the side. And then we're going to dip it again. Now I only dip this twice and then clear cap because I don't want the light pink of the powder, of like the base color, to cover these foils up all the way. I still want to see these foils. So we're going to go on to our second layer. Again, I'm going to lay what would be your nail down in there and just hold it for a little bit. Then again, start to gently pat this down. So there it is with a second layer. Again, we're going to wait, let it dry, and then gently and thoroughly brush. Okay, and again, I'm going to brush this off, and as we're brushing it, it starts to sort of tear the foils, any pieces that are really sticking up, but it also sort of flattens them down. I don't know if I'd recommend taking a hard bristled brush to this foil, like one of these, because it might rip the foils too much. I just would continue with like a kabuki brush, and it starts to just flatten it down for you. So as you can see, it's pretty flat on its own. If you have any really big stubborn pieces, again, you can nip those off. Nip any that's really hanging off the sides. But at this point, I'm going to go ahead and clear cap it. Now remember that we only dipped this in the actual powder, like the color Kayla, twice. And again, I only do it twice because I just don't want the pink, the base of it, to just completely bury the foils. And doing it twice will still give you that marbled look where some of it disappears under the color, but some of it is still very visible. And so you kind of get that vein of marble coming out through, just because some of it's buried and some of it's not. So now I'm just going to let this dry, and then I'm going to brush it and activate it, and then we'll come back. It's just so darn pretty. So whenever I clear cap, I brush it off with a soft brush, and then when I know that that clear is completely dry, I will go in with a hard bristle brush, and I will just thoroughly, completely brush off the clear to make sure that it doesn't get foggy. Now I'm going to activate and let it set for 2 minutes, and then we'll come back after I file it. So I just want to show you it before I file it so you can see there's not much filing that needs to be done. Just do 2 coats and clear cap it, and it keeps it from being too thick. And again, there's just not much filing that is going to have to be done here. Top coat time, my favorite part. So just like marble, every time you use this, you're not going to get the exact same look. Those foils are going to lay differently, and it's just, I love it so much. So here is my first swatch, and then here is the one we just did. So as you can see, you're going to get different looks. Don't you just love that? One powder can do so many different looks, and I love that just marbly effect. So there you guys go. Anybody that ordered Kayla from Jude Nails It, if you want to, when you get your color and you do your mani with it, you can tag me on Instagram or on Facebook, so that way I can see your guys' creations with this color. A big thank you to Jude Nails It for allowing me to create this and just naming it after me, and then just, it's so cute and I'm so excited about it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!